Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are all well. I am so sorry it's been such a long time that I've been on YouTube, but I have just had 110 things to do. So I'm finally living in Gambia now, and I managed to meet my 18-month goal of taking me and my children to Gambia. So this first video is like a welcome back video, and I just want to show you what I've been up to and how stressful it was actually packing up the house. So this is my house in the UK, and we are packing up virtually everything. So I lived in this house for 6 years with me and my boys. So as you can see, there is a lot of stuff. Majority of the stuff that you can see in the video now are for my restaurant, because as you guys know, I'm opening up a restaurant in Gambia. So I bought a lot of things and shipped them down in my shipping container. So I'm no stranger to packing up things to go to Gambia using shipping companies and things like that. But the only advice that I would give people is to make sure that you don't throw away things that could be of value to someone else in Gambia. It could act as a second income for yourself. If you have items of furniture or kitchen items that you think are not useful to yourself anymore, but they could be of value to someone in Gambia, I would suggest that you just pack up everything that is not, you know, complete rubbish. Just pack up what you can. If it can fit inside the container, then ship it. Day 2. Look, don't like it's getting any better, does it? But they're coming. They're taking it all today. Well, not all, but majority of it. Yeah, just the black box is going, and these. No, that's not going. This is my lovely 16-year-old just lying there chilling. Hi, Rion. While the rest of the house is, you know, everybody else is just working like mad people. Just my lovely brother-in-law, Andrew. Andrew, say hi.
Oh, hello.
What do you mean? Who is on there? People them. This is my husband, baby father, and my mum. Look at them. So I bought these metal crate things that are on wheels from eBay. I think I got 5 crates for about £250. And as you can see, we're packing all the individual items for the restaurant. It was just an easier way to ship them down. And we padded out the sides of them just using exercise mats that were left in the garden. Just a little bit of advice when you are packing things. Make sure that all of your fragile items are in hard boxes. So as you can see here, I've got barrels, and I've also got black hard plastic boxes. Anything that is fragile, you should try and put it in something that is hard, because when they're in the shipping container, anything could happen. And when they are moving them from your house to the storage place, and then storage place over to the shipping container, then the shipping container into your house in Gambia, there's just so many different times that things could get damaged. So make sure that you are packing things very well that are fragile. Another bit of advice that I can give you is, if you are sending down things like wardrobes and chest of drawers or wooden beds, things that can be flat packed, make sure that you flat pack them. It will minimize the risk of them getting damaged when they are in the shipping container. So the company that I used to take all of my items down to where the shipping container was located is called KC Removals. I actually had 3 loads of this transit van, so they had to go all the way down to Nottinghamshire 3 times to take all of my items. And they're a fantastic company. They're located in London. I'll put all of their details in the description box below. So the company that I used to actually ship down my items to Gambia, I used 2 different companies. So I shared a container with some of my friends who are already located in Gambia. So my household items went in there, and some of my items that were for the restaurant and that I needed to go down before my household items would arrive, I used my usual company, which is Moneypipe. So I used GBay to send down the container, and Moneypipe to send down items that I needed to arrive quicker. So after about a month of packing up the house and making sure that we bought items that we knew that we needed for Gambia, my husband, the children and I all went down to my mum's house for 10 days so that we could chill, get to say goodbye to family, and just get ready for our flights to Gambia. Before we left the UK, the children got to pick 2 activities that they wanted to do before we got on our flights to Gambia, and they decided that they wanted to go to the local fun fair because it was the start of the school holidays, and also go to the cinema. At my mum's house, the children got to spend time with their cousins, who are my twin sisters' twins, and they're really close to them, so I know that they're going to miss them a lot. So I tried to make sure that they got to spend as much time as possible with them before we left. Hey Joe, what are you doing?
We didn't bring our coats.
Yeah, you didn't bring your coats here to this house? So you can't stay outside all day? You've not been out there all day? Come on in. Yeah, you've had air all day. Most of you who watch my channel and have been watching me for a while know that I run a business in the UK. I employ about 150 people and 16 people work inside my office. So this is all of my office staff who threw me a surprise leaving brunch. I have never had a surprise anything, so I was so shocked and so overwhelmed. And I'm so grateful for all of them who work inside the office. I literally put my heart and soul and 12 years of my life into running this business. And because of all of them, I now have the ability to still have my business, but relocate myself and my children over to Gambia and not have to worry about who is taking care of my business and the amazing people who are running it on my behalf. This is honestly not me being boasty or showing off, but I am super proud of the fact that I started a business with my business partner, and at the age of 38, I have the ability to basically say I'm retired. I no longer have to run my company in the UK. It is being run by these amazing members of staff, and I could move myself and my family over to Africa and not have to worry about who is left in charge of the business that I built from scratch.
Cindy obviously and there's a smile. She energy that I thank you. Energy I love. You know, she walks in, you know, she'll seem a bit, quiet, but still there's something there. And that's the thing that I'm really gonna miss. It's as simple as that. Yeah, but what made me join here was 2 young women with children. That was it, and 2 black women with children, working hard to try and make it, and that was it, I just thought I would just help, and that's it. It's a simple
and you did, and you did. Mission accomplished.
But it's your energy that gets me, it just makes me think, yeah, it's worth it. That's all right.
So not only did I have a surprise leaving brunch with my office staff, my twin sister decided to throw me a back to the 90s old school surprise leaving party. Well, it was kind of a surprise, but not a surprise. I pretended that I didn't know about it for a few weeks, but my sister is my twin, so we virtually do everything together. So when my sister said she needed my Costco card so she can go and buy drink for someone else's birthday party, and then she needed to get caterers, I saw a few packages arrive that had the Gambian flag on it. I had a few messages from people saying, sorry, can't make it on Sunday, wishing you all the best. And I was like, why would they be invited just to a family dinner? Because my sister tried to trick me and say that it was just a family dinner when she realized that I knew what was going on. I was like, geez, no one can't hide anything. Or maybe I'm just super nosy. So this amazing surprise party ended up not being a surprise, but it was absolutely banging all the same. The one thing that I actually didn't know, which would have been very useful information, was that the theme of the party was back to the 90s. I actually found out like 2 days before, which was really annoying, but I was so glad that nearly everybody dressed up in back to the 90s theme. editing this now, it was just reminding me of how dope the party actually was. I wish that I could just play all of the video clips for you, but it would just take way too much time, and I don't want to bore you with watching video clips of people that you don't know. So I'm just going to play just some of it. Seriously, shout out to the catering company. I don't know who made the food, but the dessert table was really, really nice and the food was amazing. So after the partying was finished, I literally spent the rest of the short time that I had visiting family and friends, went and said goodbye to my sister-in-law, as much family as I could in the short space of time that I had. I've been friends with Joanne since I was 3 years old and with Eva since I was 9. And these ladies I've been friends with since my teenage years. So I literally do not remember life without these ladies being in it. So they are literally my sisters and I'm truly, truly going to miss them. I honestly didn't realise how difficult it would be to say goodbye. This was probably the hardest part of moving out of the country, especially at a time like this when there's the pandemic and everything. Saying goodbye to my mum and my sisters, and obviously my 16-year-old son did not come with us. He's staying with his dad. So that is the toughest part about moving out of the country, saying goodbye to those people, knowing that you will see them again, obviously, because we all have the ability to get on an aeroplane and visit each other, but it's just really tough knowing that they're not just around the corner and there for you anytime you need them.
Catch a face shot like
no, that's not how you, that isn't the golden, that's not how you get a golden glow. Yeah, that's it, that's it, that's it.
Bro, look at me, bro.
Oh, skeets!
Bro, look at me.
Bye, guys. Eva, I just need to confirm you're okay to be on YouTube dressed like this, yeah?
I went to McDonald's.
I said, you okay to be on YouTube dressed like this?
And the man said, thank you, sir. I said, wait. I said, I'm not looking like this. John was on the coffee. It goes quicker.
This is our last time in England. No, not. It's not your last time. No, it's not. Well, this is our farewell. Bye, Jay. Bye, Anda. Bye, Mum. No. So we flew from Heathrow Airport to Brussels, stopped over for a few hours, and then from Brussels to Banjul Airport. Unfortunately, it was a really long day and I didn't get any footage of Banjul, but they have upgraded it slightly and we're just giving thanks that we arrived safe and sound. The morning after we landed, I woke up to the beautiful sound of rainy season in Gambia. So the rain was absolutely pelting down, but the good thing about rainy season is that everything is so green and so overgrown, and all the fruits and everything that are in my garden, I love it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If this content can be helpful to anybody that you know, please don't forget to share, of course subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be informed anytime I post a video. Take care, guys.